Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Skyler and this is Anomaly Reviews. This is my first ever YouTube video. I am very excited and I'm ready to get this channel started. And what this channel is going to comprise of is I have a couple of hobbies that I like to indulge in and enjoy myself, and it makes me happy, and I just want to be able to expand on that hobby and hopefully find likewise people that enjoy the same hobbies as I do to either expand their collection, maybe get more knowledge on certain things in the hobbies, as well as maybe even find something that they didn't even know existed and want to add into their hobby or into their collections. So my two hobbies are sneakers. I'm a sneakerhead, shoe guy. People call me Shoe Guy Sky. I used to work in a shoe store for many years. So I have a massive sneaker collection, and over the past couple of years, I actually just got into another hobby, which is fragrance, and that is a whole community on itself. I've watched many YouTubers, and I'm gonna shout some of them out later in the video because I have some of their collaboration fragrances in this video that I'm about to share. And yeah, those are some of my biggest hobbies. I like to dress good and I like to smell great, so I don't think there's anyone that would disagree with smelling good and looking great. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video, and I thank you guys for watching. This video is comprising of signature scents. So what is a signature scent? Something that you want to be with you. So like you want the correlation to be with you. So a signature scent is what we call something that makes you not necessarily stand out, but like if you walk into a room, someone's going to know that's you. And I have 5 fragrances that I would consider signature scent worthy, or maybe my signature scent. Some of them I fluctuate depending on the season, but most of these fragrances in this list are year round and are very strong compliment getters, and they're very mass pleasing. So we're going to go ahead and get into the video, and I'm going to start off with the cheapest one on the list, and it is Nautica Voyage. Nautica Voyage, yes. So this one here is Amazon's best-selling fragrance. For only $20, you can get a nice size fragrance, and it is a very well compliment pleaser. It's long-lasting. It has great projection, great sillage. You're not spending 20 bucks on something that's only going to last 2 hours, 3 hours at the most, or even only have maybe 15 minutes of projection, because I know there's some fragrances that are cheap like that, and you're just basically spraying it on for yourself. And with Nautica Voyage, this one, I got put onto it, and I was like, okay, for 20 bucks, it's a cheapie. It's something that I could put in my throw down bag and just have it when I go on trips or something like that. But no, actually, it started to become my signature scent. I've started wearing it to the gym. I wear it when I get out the shower at night. I wear it everywhere that I can think of. It's nice, it's smooth, it's fresh, it's clean. It's a mass pleaser. It doesn't overpower anybody, and it's just a really great fragrance. So the notes for Nautica Voyage is apple, green leaves, lotus, mimosa, musk, oak moss, and amber. You do get the apple and that green note right off the top. It's very smooth. It's kind of like a green apple. So if you've ever smelled a green apple or tasted a green apple, it kind of has that smell to it. And it's just very aquatic. It's a nice little aquatic fragrance. For $19, can't go wrong with this one. Nautica Voyage. Alright, so the next one on this list, it's a little bit more on the expensive side. It's a very popular fragrance. It's from a popular designer. It is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Now, this one is personally my favorite of the 3. You have a Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette as well as Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Now, depending on what you're looking for, if you want to go more fresh and more youthful, I would go with the Eau de Toilette. If you want to be a little bit more masculine, or you want something that's a little bit more strong, I would go with the Parfum. Now, if you're kind of like me, where you're like, I don't want it to be too youthful and I want it to be too masculine, I just want it just in between, Eau de Parfum works just fine for you. It's a little bit more on the expensive side because it's a Chanel and it's a little bit harder to find. Mostly it's on Macy's, Chanel's, and Ulta. You can't really find this one on discounters, unlike some of these other fragrances that I'm going to share. But this one, it's nice. You can smell the mint, you can smell the lemon. It's right there, and it kind of dries down into some woods. This one, when I think of this, it's more of like a dress up, dress down type fragrance. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it when you're dressing up, date night, nice summer night, or even during the fall and winter. You can wear this. There's really no timestamp to where you can't wear this. I wouldn't wear it in the blazing heat. If you're going to be in the AC, yes, I wear it, but I wouldn't wear it in the blazing heat in 100 degrees, no. But Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, it's definitely a fragrance that will get you noticed. It has a nice projection factor. It has a nice compliment factor. And this lasts all day. This lasts almost dang near 24 hours. Sometimes it's hard to get it off in the shower, and this is only the EDP, so just imagine what the parfum is. Yeah, Bleu de Chanel. The notes in this fragrance are grapefruit, lemon, mint, pink pepper, bergamot, ginger, nutmeg, jasmine, melon, incense, amber, sandalwood, cedar, patchouli, amberwood, and labdanum. So you definitely get those top notes off rip, and it is amazing. And if you want something that's going to get you noticed and you want to dress up and dress down with it, Bleu de Chanel EDP or any of the other concentrations, they'll work for you. Alright, so the next one I would say is probably right now my signature scent. I wear it all the time, and I've been wearing it a lot lately. This is one of my first fragrances that I got when I started getting into this hobby, and a lot of people sleep on this fragrance or they don't talk about it as much, and it is Gucci Guilty Black. Now, Gucci Guilty Black, as you can see, I mean, you can't really see how much juice is in it, but there you go. That's how much juice I have left in this. So once that runs out, I'm definitely going to just invest in a bigger bottle of this. That way I have it for the rest of my life, or just get a backup bottle. A lot of these fragrances, like when I run out of them, the way I look at it is if you run out of a fragrance, that means you liked it. And if I like it, I'm going to keep it in my collection for the rest of my life. So this is definitely one of those that will be in my collection for the rest of my life. This one is a very slept on, everyday scent that not many people talk about. And it's just very nice, fresh, it's clean, it doesn't overpower anybody. You can spray as much as you want on you, and it doesn't choke anybody out. Like, I could spray 12 sprays of this all over me, including my clothes, and it would not overpower. And this right here, I can't believe that I'm almost out of it, and I am actually glad so, because that means I can get a bigger bottle of this. But it's just so, I fell in love with this fragrance. I'm just going to say it like that. The notes of this fragrance is lavender, green coriander, orange blossom. It has some green notes in it. And it has neroli, cedar, and patchouli. You definitely get the orange blossom. You can smell it. The neroli is actually in here as well. And the Gucci Guilty line is one of the more slept on lines in all the designer fragrances. I have the Gucci Guilty Parfum as well, the brand new one. That one is actually really nice. The lavender note in that one is very pronounced. It's very floral and powdery. If you like that, I would suggest that one as well. And a lot of these you can find on discounters for a very cheap price, and they're not all that expensive. And this one, signature worthy. Dress up, dress down, all year round. One of my favorite fragrances of all time. Gucci Guilty Black. Alright. Next one is probably the newest on this list, and it is Invictus Platinum from Paco Rabanne. Invictus Platinum, yes. So Invictus Platinum. This one is definitely for you, the guys that work in the office and are trying to have a nice little bubble. It won't have like a huge bubble like this, but if you're in a cubicle or at a desk or in your office and you spray it on you, and you spray a decent amount of fragrances or sprays, let's say 5 to 7 sprays, depending on your climate of your office, it will project. It's a very nice projection. It's sweet, smooth. It's a mass compliment getter. I've gotten compliments wearing this all the time. I usually get more compliments with this one than I have with my Invictus Aqua 2018, which is very much saying something to me, because Invictus Aqua 2018 is definitely one of the most complimented fragrances in the fragrance community, especially from the Invictus line itself. And for this one being a brand new one, this is probably one of the better releases of 2022-2023. I haven't tried the new Invictus Victory Gold Elixir. I haven't tried that one yet, so I can't say but too much. But right now, this one is doing some work and has been doing a great job. The notes for this one is grapefruit, mint, lavender, cypress, and patchouli. Yeah, this one right here, if you're an office goer, dress up, dress down, compliment looking, mass pleasing, get you this Invictus Platinum from Paco Rabanne. Alright, now the last one I have on this list is from a niche fragrance company called Novitus Parfums, and they partnered with a YouTuber by the name of Big Beard Business. Now, Big Beard Business was somebody that I watched when I first got into the hobby of fragrance, and I still watch him to this day. And he's an amazing individual, amazing human being. I haven't personally met him, but he's a genuine guy, and he has not steered me wrong when it comes to fragrances. So I appreciate him on that. He actually collaborated on this fragrance and was a creative director of this fragrance, and it is called The Key. The Key. And I will say this fragrance, the name matches what it's supposed to do. It is the key. It is the key of compliments. It's the key of mass pleasing, and it's the key to a woman's heart. So the key, when I sprayed it, I've gotten stopped several times for wearing this, and people confuse it all the time thinking it's Dior Sauvage. And I said, no, it's not Dior Sauvage. And they get very surprised when I say it's not. And when I tell them what it is, of course, they never heard of it, because not many people know about Novitus Parfums unless you're in the fragrance community or in the fragrance world. And which is great, because that means I stand out from other people, meaning that not everybody and their mother has Dior Sauvage, and I smell like this, and they get confused with Dior Sauvage. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Dior Sauvage. I have owned Dior Sauvage, and I've gone through a whole bottle of Dior Sauvage, gotten plenty of compliments wearing that. If you like Dior Sauvage, get Dior Sauvage. I'm not going to tell you nothing different. Now, does this smell like Dior Sauvage? No. It actually, to me, smells a lot different than Dior Sauvage, but I see where the comparisons come. So the notes on this is Italian bergamot, Mexican grapefruit, Sicilian lemon, gin fizz, African ginger, Haitian vetiver, Brazilian tonka bean, Indonesian patchouli, and sandalwood. Now, I'm just going to spray it in the air. I can't resist. Now, you do get the lemon off as soon as the spray comes out in the open. You get the lemon, you get that grapefruit, the gin fizz, you start smelling the gin. This is just a nice smelling, I wouldn't say tropical, but it kind of gives that tropical-esque vibe. And it's just, like I just did. I just sprayed it up in the air. I just sprayed it again. Like, it's one of those fragrances that I just grabbed, sprayed up in the air just because I love how much it smells. Now, this one here, especially with the summertime coming up, it's about to get some love. And it is a very nice fragrance. It comes in a nice box. It has a nice, beautiful display. You can't go wrong with it. And I appreciate Big Beard Business for taking the time for bringing this collection to the mass people, to the masses, and bringing it to my collection. And if you don't got this, you should get it. There's other fragrances that are in that collection as well. You have Siesta Drive, you have XO Brandy, which is a very well-renowned fragrance that a lot of people in the community love. Like, you should just check him out. There's also many different YouTubers that have done collaborations with Novitus Parfums, like Steven from Redolescence, Big Beard Business, as well as Darian the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Noops. I have a couple of his fragrances from there, and they're absolutely mass pleasing. I just love that he's a gourmand guy. He likes the gourmandy scents, and Serenade is one of my favorite gourmands ever. And yes, Novitus Parfums, you just gotta try it. Novitus Parfums and Big Beard Business, The Key. And I'll have links down below to all of these fragrances and discounters to where you can find these fragrances and stores you can find these fragrances, I'll have a link down to Novitus Parfums as well. I thank you guys for watching. This was my first ever YouTube video. I'm excited to get this channel started. I can't wait for this channel to grow. I appreciate you if you will like, comment, subscribe, share, and I hope everybody is having a blessed day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Peace.